Hello, 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 and welcome to Daunting Energy Presents numero 26. It is an honor and pleasure to meet you here in this moment, in this present moment, in any moment. My name is Dan, and I'm your coach or host for this session. So, let's go ahead and get started. I'm happy to be here and happy to get at it. So, Daunting Energy Presents is going through a little bit of a revitalization. So each and every day in session will be a new adaptation. So we may see segments come and go. However, we will be keeping the warm-up section for now, which is the tune in and tune up, which is any form of expressive movement you may like, while we introduce today's topic, which is darkness. It does not look like we have music for you right now. So as we introduce today's topic, which is darkness, any form of expressive movement you may would like. So that can be any kind of shaking, or dancing, or tapping, whatever is good for you. And then we're just going to kind of introduce these phrases, these concepts into our consciousness. May I allow darkness? May I appreciate darkness? And may I let go of darkness? So again, we may be getting some movements. May I allow some darkness? May I appreciate darkness? May I let go of darkness? Good. Next day, stillness and intention. So we'll set a purpose for our practice, which can be just about anything. And I think this is just a valuable practice in life, which is just kind of setting an intention and a dedication. You know, why do we do what we do? And having that awareness of what we're doing. Next to this valuable reminder, the real meditation is how you live your life. Some wise and valuable words by John Kabat-Zinn. And I think they're very important conceptually for our practice. You know, if really what our practice or end goal or means for our practice is to translate it into our day-to-day living, then truly meditation is, our day-to-day life. So let's talk a little bit about darkness. Specifically, what is darkness? One textbook definition of darkness is not receiving, reflecting, transmitting, or radiating light. We can go over that definition again. Darkness is not receiving, reflecting, transmitting, or radiating light. So in this particular, definition, darkness is defined by a lack, a deficit of, we'll say, light. So now let's get into our meditation, which is to say, our seeing life as it truly is in the present moment, engaged in reality. And while we're doing so, let's also keep in mind darkness. So let's first begin with our visual fields. Whatever we may see, looking around, allowing, accepting, and appreciating whatever we may see. Next, tuning into whatever we may hear, allowing, appreciating, and accepting whatever we may hear. Next, tuning into whatever we are feeling, whatever we are touching, perhaps our points of contact, fabric on our skin, warmth of our body. Next, tuning into whatever we may be smelling. Perhaps giving ourselves a challenge or direction to smell as many things as we can smell. And finally, turning towards, allowing, and accepting and appreciating anything you may be tasting in your mouth right now. How often do we tune into what we're tasting in our mouths? So let's next begin by turning inward, our inner sense. And as we continue turning inward, now may be a good opportunity to close your eyes, or perhaps a gentle, fixed gaze. Let's first begin with the foundation of the breath. Experiencing the body breathing. Using your breath as an anchor you can return to at any moment, whenever you may be so inclined. Bringing single pointedness and attention to the breath. Noting wherever you feel the breath the most. Perhaps expanding the breath down into the belly. Feeling a full, round, deep belly. Let's next begin. Introduce into our conscious awareness darkness. Whatever darkness is for you. Noticing darkness. We'll next begin by expanding conscious awareness throughout the body. Paying attention to wherever we feel most in the body, from our heads to our toes, turning towards, allowing, accepting, appreciating anything we may be experiencing. Continuing to expand from our bodies to the totality of our experiences, from our emotions and perspectives, our consciousness as a whole, our individual consciousness. Whatever it is that makes you, you. Allowing, accepting, appreciating you for you. And continue to allow and accept and appreciate any experiences that may be arising in this moment. Returning attention to the breath, or the body, or the wholeness of experience. And continue to expand from our bodies into the wholeness of experience, feeling, appreciating all that connects us to and in the world. Perhaps reintroducing into conscious awareness darkness. This time in the greatest detail possible. The feelings of darkness, the experiences of darkness, anything imaginable of the darkness. Allowing, appreciating, and accepting anything that arises. Begin to visualize and think of and raise into conscious awareness all the darkness in all of the universe. Unified, together, complex. All of the darkness. Okay. Finally, let us let all of our arisings and manifestations of conscious awareness fade away to nothing. The practice of letting go, returning to nothing. Okay. And as always, we'll conclude and wrap up our practice with a love and kindness practice. Love and kindness practices are whatever it is meant for you. You can repeat as many times any being you may like. You could offer to yourself or others. You can offer it in any way, shape, or form. So you can offer phrases, visualizations, anything that you feel appropriate. It is to build compassion. It's probably a good way to describe this practice. So we'll conclude this practice with a metta practice, a loving kindness practice. Let's first begin by bringing to conscious awareness an object that we connect with very easily. It is wise to do an object because it's something to warm us up. It's unconditional. Offering that object love and kindness. And we take those baby steps and little seeds we've planted, and we turn that light towards ourselves, and we offer ourselves love and kindness. And when I say love and kindness, I mean love and kindness in any way. Express yourself to yourself. And next, bringing to conscious awareness someone who has helped you recently. We all need a little bit of help, and we all receive help on a regular basis. Acknowledge, appreciate, allow, turning towards with love and kindness. Next, turning towards an individual or situation or anything going on that is causing difficulty or challenge or is caused by or has any way, shape, or form of suffering. Now is an opportunity to turn towards that with an allowance, acceptance, appreciation, and love and kindness in any way. And next, bringing into conscious awareness someone you connect with very deeply and very profoundly, offering love and kindness in any way. And finally, giving yourself a challenge, bringing to conscious awareness someone who has positively impacted your way, perhaps minor, perhaps major, that you would not else otherwise think of, and offering them love and kindness in any way. I try not to offer too many ideas here, but and I don't want to be like the stereotypical, the store clerk, or or a music artist, or your favorite author, or really the more creative you can get with that. Give yourself a challenge of really, thinking of someone who has impacted your life in a significant way, which you would not else otherwise think of. As a wonderful way to build compassion in all forms. Lovely. So as we begin to conclude this meditation experience, may we remind ourselves of our conscious awareness and our capability to allow, accept, and appreciate, and to see life as it is. May we forever carry with us that, I don't know what forever means, but may we frequently, or to the best of our ability, carry with us in our surroundings, in our environments, in our bodies, in our breath, in our conscious awareness from one moment to the next. And may we also thank ourselves for honoring ourselves in the present moment. And finally, some parting wisdom. In old Zen saying, in matters of religion, most persons prefer chewing the menu to actually eating the food. Some potentially wise words. So thank you all. Honor and pleasure, as always. Excited to continue the evolution of Dantian Energy Presents. What I envision in this future is a bit more free form. Actually didn't even get to do all the things I wanted to do today. But I would like it to be, sometimes meditation, sometimes a tea time, might be playtime with data, but all things a little bit more interactive, meditative, anything to get us grounded and present within the moment. So thank you again for tuning in, If you got anything out of it, think about liking, commenting, or sharing this video. My goal, our goal, is to connect with as many people as humanly possible, so anything you may do helps towards that goal. Much love and best ventures as always. Take it easy. Until next time. Peace.